go into presentations. Accent on academics is next, and Dr. Shandor, I'll turn to you for that.
Thank you, Mr. Medford. For this evening's accent on academics, we will have a presentation from Bethel Manor Elementary School. Kindergarten and first grade teachers at Bethel Manor Elementary School began implementation of Writer's Workshop during the 2013-2014 school year and have continued this approach as part of the new K-5 literacy model. Writer's Workshop emphasizes daily writing, student interest, student choice, student conferencing, and mini-lessons determined by the students' writing needs. To share more about this presentation and introduce the students and other presenters is Mr. Michael Lombardo, Bethel Manor Elementary School Principal. Mr. Lombardo?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, school board members, and Dr. Shandor for providing us with this opportunity to present to the board and community this evening. My name is Michael Lombardo, and I serve as principal at Bethel Manor Elementary School. It is my pleasure to provide introductory comments regarding our Accent on Academics presentation on Bethel Manor Elementary School's Writer's Workshop. We're very proud of our kindergarten through fifth grade students' work as writers and pleased to present on the specific work of our kindergarten and first grade students this evening. Tonight, you will hear from two extraordinary teachers, Kathy LeClaire, kindergarten, and Denise Trainer, first grade, as well as some of our amazing students. And we also have our educational technology facilitator, Susan Willard, with us this evening to assist with our presentation. At this time, I'd like to bring our team to the podium, and I will turn the presentation over to Denise Trainer at this time.
Good evening, members of the board, Dr. Shandor. We are thrilled to be here tonight to provide you with a glimpse into a very exciting part of our students' day, Writing Workshop.
Practice that takes place each and every day in our classrooms.
Writing Workshop has four main components outlined in this pie chart. Tonight we will share with you through pictures and videos how these components work together to create one of our students' favorite instructional times of the day. It starts with a mini lesson, a 5 to 7 minute lesson to introduce or reinforce a writing concept. Next is the most powerful component, independent student writing, where students have a 20 to 40 minute sustained time to write about a topic of their own choosing. This writing time also includes the opportunity for conferring with our young writers. Conferring provides us with the chance to provide direct one-on-one instruction with each child. Finally, each session ends with a 5 to 7 minute sharing time. This time helps our students get excited about what they're doing and want to share with others. The total writing workshop time can be between 30 and 50 minutes.
We start with the mini lesson that my teacher showed us something new.
The mini lesson is the first component of Writing Workshop. It's a 5 to 7 minute targeted lesson. The teacher has a clear objective and models a skill or procedure. Students are often given the opportunity to participate in a guided practice of that skill or procedure. Let's see this in action.
I'm going to show you how to fix some of the things I've been noticing, Braylon, about what's happening in your writing. Okay?
Boys and girls,
Okay.
in Writer's Workshop, we have been working on writing for readers, meaning that you've been writing stories so that your partners could read them for you. So I thought today we would learn how to work with our partner for them to help us edit it.
Writing is where we get our photos, find a comfy place to work, and get started writing about our favorite things.
This is the largest part of Writing Workshop. Our students spend about 70% of the instructional time actually writing. They write daily about topics of their own choosing. Our role is that of facilitator. We circulate through the room, monitoring, encouraging, conferring, and supporting our young writers. Here is just a glimpse.
A writing complex is when my teacher helps me make my writing better.
Conferring is the third and most important component of Writing Workshop. It is the heart of Writing Workshop and occurs during the independent writing time. It allows the unique one-on-one interaction between the teacher and the student. It also provides time to meet with small groups of students who share a similar need. Here are just a few. Sydney, why are you over here sitting and thinking? Are you thinking right now? What are you thinking about?
I'm thinking about today I got a mosquito bite.
You're going to write your story about today, huh?
I got a bus. It's a really long word.
It is a really long word. So how did you figure out how to write that word? What did you do to figure that out?
Sounded out.
You sounded it out. What are you working on?
This story today.
And what is your story about?
My best friends.
About your best friends, huh? I see that you have a spaceman here. What are you going to do with this spaceman?
Space Wars.
Boys and girls, I pulled you over here real quick during Writer's Workshop because I noticed that sometimes we're forgetting to put our punctuation.
Now, we're looking at vultures. So what do you think you are going to look up now?
Birds of prey.
You're going to look up birds of prey? Okay, so what do you need me to do now? What help do you need?
To check it off.
Oh, you'd like me to check it off for you?
Sharing is when we share our stories with our partners.
Sharing is an integral part of the Writing Workshop. Students share their pieces with each other in flexible ways, in partnerships and in small groups. This time allows the writers to learn from each other. It is also an excellent opportunity to practice speaking orally in front of their peers. Here are just some examples.
Scale, jaw, mouth, head, eye. What's that one? Always 1, then 2, or 3. What's that? You can stop saying typos too much, and you can erase it and replace it with different words that make sense. I have 2 things. I said to my mom, I love it so much. I played with it all day long. It was so much fun. I noticed that your story was about you found the dollhouse and you played with it all day. Yesterday, I went to baseball practice. I hit the ball very far. Me and my brother changed places. I noticed that you and your brother, that you hit the ball really.
Writing Workshop is the opportunity that allows students to grow as writers. By giving them choice, opportunity, ownership, instruction, and support, our writers can grow from this September work to this April work and take pride in their accomplishments. Our students would like to share some of their thoughts with you.
My favorite part of Writer's Workshop is writing and adding detail and making punctuation and spaces. My favorite part about Writer's Workshop is writing my words, sounding out through my words, and and adding detail. My favorite part of Writer's Workshop is everything. My favorite part is writing the words correctly. What I like about Writing Workshop is sharing stories with my friends. My favorite thing about Writing Workshop is when my teacher teaches us new things. What I like most about Writing Workshop is when the teacher comes and works with me.
The benefits of Writing Workshop: choice. Students write about what is important to them and their lives.
Voice. Our young writers express themselves using their own language.
Independence. Students write at their own level on topics that are important to them, and they feel a sense of accomplishment.
Collaboration. These authors work together in partnerships, in small groups, to help their stories become even better.
Involvement. Our students feel a deep sense of commitment to share their ideas and their stories with their readers.
Engagement. Our young writers develop ownership of their abilities and work hard to become even better writers. Let's hear a hip hip hooray for Writing Workshop.
Boys and girls, what time is it?
We'd like to thank you for letting us share our Writing Workshop with you tonight, and we're pleased to introduce a few of our young authors who came with us this evening. This is Parker. Parker is the author of, among others, Too Hot, Too Bright, A Christmas Story, The People Win a Prize, and Too Many Books.
And this young author is Lauren Hull. She is the author of Baseball Practice, My Birthday, and Sugar Rush, just to name a few.
We would be happy to answer, all of us would be happy to answer any questions that you might have about Writing Workshop.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Wow.
Just to see the enthusiasm.
This is such a small snapshot of the wonderful things you guys are doing there. And I saw this firsthand when I visited a kindergarten classroom a couple of months ago. And I came back and I told you all at the meeting how impressed I was. So I was so glad to see you present tonight. It's just amazing. These are kindergartners and first graders. And what you're doing is such an accomplishment. And you guys, we are so proud of you, and you should be proud. We know you're going to be on third grade level in a couple of years because you're probably already there. So well done.
And I always ask the question, we are sharing this with our other 9 elementary schools, I hope. Every school kind of does things different when it comes to things they do in the classroom, but I like it when we sharing across a division, because something that you have created and is working so wonderful at Bethel Manor, I mean, it can, instead of being reinvented, someone else can just take what you've done and roll with it. So very well done. Your team and the leadership at Bethel Manors, you're doing well, very well. We're proud of you.
Thank you.
And to your young authors,
Yes.
if there's anything they would like to get up to the microphone to say about what they do,
What would you like to say?
because they
about
can
Writing
get to see
Workshop?
themselves on TV later.
Come on up. Stand right up there. Stand right up. What's your favorite thing?
When I get to choose whatever I get to write about.
Okay.
Fantastic.
All right.
Do you want to tell them, what was your favorite thing about Writing Workshop?
My favorite thing about Writer's Workshop is that you can write whatever you want that happened to you.
Okay, fantastic. We got some future speakers out here, too.
All the wonderful writers we've had, in our lifetime past and present even. I'm thinking probably they didn't have a writer's workshop in kindergarten. I don't know, but it's amazing to think about what all the years of building on this that these kids, the ones that stick with it, might accomplish. That's wonderful.
And I think, have y'all got feedback from parents that, you showed samples of where they were in the beginning of the school year, and then your product that you showed us and just the growth? I mean, do you get the feedback from the community, the parents that are going, good gracious, I mean, this is, our children are growing into the writing and their...
In fact, yes. Parker, what do you want to be when you grow up?
An author.
and all.
Yeah.
There
I
you
know
go.
my parents, I like to hold on to the writing samples just so
Yes.
they can see that September, and then I show them October, November, and they are always so shocked by the time they get it in June at where their children have come from. So
great.
they're always like, wow, it's amazing.
Set that expectation and reach for it, and they're on the way.
That's
It's,
right.
it's
Just one-
wonderful as a first grade teacher to get the kindergartners who have had writing workshop and then have them in my classroom the following year. It's a challenge, and it is just so exciting to watch how they grasp onto it and how much they just look forward to it every day.
We can see the excitement in y'all. I mean,
Oh, we love it. We love it.
Certainly, the excitement and passion that you bring is certainly transferring to your students. You can have a number of different programs in a school, but unless the teachers and staff are all in with the initiative, with passion and excitement, that's how it gets to work. So thank you all so much for everything that you do each day.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.